Hi Joanne and Andrew, my name's Tavis Callard. I am the General Manager of the Aura Property Group and also the lead agent for the sales in the southern part of the Sunshine Coast for Aura. We're a large group, have about 720 properties under management. I just wanted to quickly show you this property and I'm reaching out to you specifically because this particular property we just put under contract on the weekend, on Thursday. We only opened it up last weekend. So this particular property is at 56 Discovery Drive. It's a property similar to yours with a pool. We appraised the property originally for the owner at $890 to $920. We met with the owner. The owners asked if they could get $950. We told them that if they spent $10,000 on the property, 10 to 15,000, we should be able to get that for them. And I'm not saying that to you to suggest that you should spend any money on the property, but I just wanted to show you what we've done and what we achieved, because last weekend we had 13 groups come through the open. We had another 13 inspections post the open. We've had 6 written offers. We have now sold that property to a buyer, unconditional contract, no building and pest, no finance, and that contract was sold just under $1 million. Now this property is similar to yours. It was tenanted for 5 years. It presented very poorly about 2.5-3 weeks ago. My team came in, we brought it up to speed. We've been able to present the property now immaculately, and I just want to walk through the property and show you what we've done. What I'd like to offer is this. We have 26 groups that came through. One of them obviously purchased. We actually had 6 written offers. One of them withdrew. We had 5 offers at the end. There are 4 people who have missed out on this property. They have a good budget up to at least mid-9s. And I'm not saying that that's where your property will land, but I am saying that we have genuine buyers right now. Today is Saturday, the 17th of June. We only sold the property on at 9 o'clock at night. The contract was signed on the 15th of June. So these buyers are active right now in the marketplace. And I just saw your property. I've been following it for a while. I've seen that it's come off the market. We had a couple of buyers come through this property, and their comments were this property presented so beautifully. And we said, well, what about the other properties you've seen? And a couple mentioned your property and the presentation. And I'm thinking that what it was is that the agent was unable to communicate how easy it was to take a property's presentation up to a great standard. Again, $12,000 we spent on this from a horribly tenanted, damaged property with dogs and scratches through all of the deck and paint missing and gutters unpainted and pavers all uneven and dirt all the way through it and marks on the walls and dirty bathrooms. To a beautifully presented property that we got a premium price and a very large demand. It was done in a short period of time. My thoughts are, if I could take some of the buyers that we have on this property through your property, I'm not looking for any advertising, I'm not looking for a long exclusive agency, just an opportunity to take some of these buyers through your property. I'm pretty confident that I can show them what we can do to your property in order to bring it up to this standard without you having to spend the money. They then secure a property. I can then go and do the work for them, and you get a sale. And I think that your property presented in Currimundi and in that area deserves to get a great price. And I just think possibly that hasn't happened for a couple of reasons, which I think I might be able to help you with. It's a genuine offer. Again, not looking at trying to get an exclusive or any advertising money out of you, or even you spending any money on the property. I just would like an opportunity to have a chat to you if that's of interest. So let me have a look. Let's show you what we've done. So this property here has been landscaped. We have gurneyed the roof. We have gurneyed the whole outside of the property, including the soffites, the fascias and the gutters. We then went around with spray paint and spray painted the gutters where there was the gurney had taken the paint off. Here you can see the entrance is really nice and clean. We've gurneyed all of the driveways. The garage floor we've painted. Remember, this was a tenanted property, so this garage floor was all oil stained, looked horrible. The driveway was very old and dirty, and we've just brought it up to a really great standard. We've painted the property throughout. And remember, this is $12,000 that was spent. So I can show any buyer through your property and explain to them that we can take an older property and bring it up to a really high standard. Paint all the way through. We did things like we re-siliconed, we've replaced a couple of fans, we took all of the silver lights and spray painted them to make them white. We painted all of the air conditioning ducts white as well. This carpet was damaged by the tenant. We just replaced the carpet. That was a standard old timber fence. We just gave that a nice coat of paint. We've done all of the silicons in the bathrooms. And if you have a look at the grout in the bathrooms and on the floors, so the grout, you can see how light and silver the bathroom grouts are. These bathrooms look beautiful and fresh. They were very old, very tired. They had shelving on the walls that just didn't look very good. Again, we've done that with the whole property. So we've fixed up fly screens that were broken. You can see out the back here, and I'll walk you through later. This particular backyard had a big old timber fence that was falling over, and what we've done was remove it all. This is all damaged by dogs. We've replaced this with beautiful turf. Again, painted some of the elements of the fence, put rocks down the side. I'll show you that as well. Again, you can see the tiles here. Not wanting you to spend any money, just showing you that I can take a buyer that's looking for a property with the budget you have and bring them into this property and do the same thing. We had fan. This fan was a silver fan. We replaced it with a white fan to make it look beautiful. The fly screens have all been fixed. $50 or $80, I think, to replace the fly screens. There was a massive big chip in this window here. We just got that fixed. You can see outside, we've painted the mini retaining wall there, which was brown. We painted it the same colour as the fence. We put some nice rocks in. We lifted some of the pavers that were sinking, and that side yard looks excellent now. Again, looking at your property in the pictures, I just think that sometimes buyers can't see past what a property is. So I just wanted to show you this. And then outside here, this deck was horribly scratched. Some of these downpipes were rusted, rusting here. We've stained timber beams here. We've put rocks in the garden here, cleaned the pool, put hose reels up, little rocks around the outside there. And then down the side, again, this tank, we put a barrier with some rocks around the side. I'm just going to show you how clean this side is. But this side looked horrible. It looked really, really horrible. There was no rocks here. It was all dirt and falling apart. And so for me, what I wanted to show you was that I don't think it's a lot to take a property that's older to looking really amazing. We usually do that prior to sale, but because we have this property and it's vacant, it's very easy for me to take the buyers that have seen this and say to them, show them through yours and say, listen, this property didn't look amazing. Our property, the one we're selling now, didn't look amazing when we first got it, but we were able to do that for a low amount of money in a short period of time. I'm really passionate about real estate. I've been doing it 20 years. I care about getting great outcomes for owners, and when I see properties that are on the market that are beautiful properties that aren't getting the potential sale price that they should, I just feel sometimes, maybe I can assist. And so I'd like to reach out and offer you that. I've sent you an email to Joe Andy at Gmail. And I'm sending this to you on your mobile phone and your text, via text on a mobile phone. I have your details from our database. I hope you don't mind. Please, this is not an opportunity to try to convince you to spend money on marketing or advertising or lock you into a long exclusive agreement. It's really just if you are interested in selling and you would like my help, I'd love to be able to do that. I don't charge for any of this work. Won't be any cost for you. Just an opportunity to meet first would be great. And then if I can help, I'd really like to do that. My name is Tavis Callard. I'll send you through my details and hopefully I can speak to you soon. Okay, thank you, Joanne. Thanks, Andrew. Bye-bye.